What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and today I got the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra on deck. And today I actually want to talk about this device, guys. And not everything that's going right, but kind of the things that are going wrong. The things I don't like about the device, and how sometimes I think Samsung is going in the wrong direction with this specific device. So let's get into it. Now, this should tell you guys that I'm very transparent because I'm a fan. I'm a Samsung fan, but I like Samsung devices. I've been utilizing them for a long time, and I always said if I had to have one device, it would be that Note type device or whatever big device that Samsung come out with an S Pen like this one. Now, that still holds true today. It's still a lot of things that I like about my Samsung devices, and I still got my reasons why I will rock them, but everything is not peaches and cream with this device. It's a lot of little things when I look at this device that I'm like, damn, what is Samsung doing? Why are they going in the wrong direction? And there's some actual decisions that they're making that's making me wonder also. So first and foremost, guys, this is the S25 Ultra. I want to talk about the build. Now, me personally, I like the way that the S24 Ultra looked over the S25 Ultra, especially when it comes to these camera rings. I don't like these black camera rings or camera covers. It looked kind of tacky or cheesy to me. When it came to the S24 Ultra, I felt like it had a titanium look that matched the frame rails on the camera rings, and it just looked so much better to me, guys. I really don't like this white back with these just like black, look like cheesy Amazon camera covers that's been through on the back of this device. Now, holding this device in hand is really lightweight. It's got a light weight to it, and I like that a lot. But you can't really completely enjoy this device being lighter because it's become more uncomfortable. I don't know why Samsung did this. They took a step backwards. Now, I feel like Samsung and some of these companies just make changes because it's like, oh, we got to change something. What did everybody else do? Make flat sides, squared off the sides. And Samsung squared off the sides so bad they have sharp edges. Now, the S24 Ultra had kind of like a not completely flat sides. It was almost flat, but still a little rounded. It was very comfortable in the hand when you held it. You didn't feel the sharp edges, and they gave this device sharp edges. I don't know what Samsung was thinking. That was like taking a step backwards to me. Now, up in the corners of the device, they rounded it. On the S24 Ultra, you would be getting like stabbed right here because it was squared off. This rounded part feels good. But to take the sides and flatten them to the point where it's very sharp when you're holding it in your hand and you feel like you immediately need a case, that was just hustling backwards. So it's like they take two steps forward or a step forward and then an immediate step back. Now, the Bluetooth, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I did not use the S Pen outside of taking notes really heavy. I didn't use it as a remote for selfies and stuff like that. I didn't do it a lot. But at the same time, like on the Ultra device, I think losing any features is just a fail, a L. Making it seem and make the S Pen seem less premium, and everything just feel premium on an Ultra device. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that was just like a very tech, and you going from that, like you got people that got an S24 Ultra that got a valid reason of why they wouldn't, if they wanted to upgrade, why they can't upgrade. Like, yo, I was looking forward to flicking it up with my S Pen, and now y'all taking that away from me because you see people use these type of features. So just more hustling backwards by Samsung. Now, with the performance, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Snapdragon 8 Elite is definitely a bully. This is a performing device, but I feel like they put a ceiling on it, only giving us 12 gigs of RAM. If you got the Ultra device and other devices that are not calling themselves the Ultra, that got this same chipset, are coming out with 16 gigs of RAM just to stay future-proof, and we got a lot of AI stuff coming and things of that nature. Why can't we get 16 gigs of RAM in the United States on the S24 Ultra? We've been rocking with 12 gigs of RAM for a long time. I feel like the more RAM, the more future-proof, the better multitasking. And this AI stuff and this software in these devices is going to get more intense. So I feel like everywhere that Samsung can save a buck, they starting to save a buck. I don't like the fact that I feel like it's other companies saying, well, we got a budget of this amount of money. What can we put in this device to attract people? How much stuff can we fit in this device? And I feel like Samsung is doing the opposite. We've got a following. Let's see what we can take away from this device to save money, but people still buy it. Now, this is smart things, guys, and I feel like Samsung pulled a real Apple move here, because back in the day, I had an IR blaster on some of my Samsung devices. Now you don't have an IR blaster, but what you do have is smart things. So if you got Samsung TVs and there's certain year or certain model, you can actually use that. You can actually use smart things as your remote. But previously, Samsung had an IR blaster. At the top, just like the OnePlus 13 got, it was a sensor just like a remote where you could actually use your device as a remote on just about any TV or electronic that actually used the remote. But they removed that feature, and now we got remotes that you can use through smart things. So now you have to have a Sony TV to use your device as a remote. So that was kind of like an Apple ecosystem move that Samsung stole, and I don't like it. Like, bruh, leave the IR blaster. It's phones, OnePlus 13, that has an IR blaster in 2025. And I mean, it's one of the most convenient things that you could come up with on a smartphone. Like, that's a big convenience. Like, to me now, the IR blaster is almost up there with the S Pen on this device. It was just a few things that I had to throw out there for you guys about the way I feel about this device to make sure I double down on it. BG don't want to be the guy. Even though I like something or something is kind of like my type, like this is my type of phone, there are drawbacks. There's drawbacks with every device. And also with this device, you got the price. It's the most expensive device, the Android phone out pretty much. And we call this the Ultra. So I don't step to this device looking for the best value, because this device is far from the best value. Or if you're not going through Samsung trading system when you want to get rid of this device, it gets far from what you spent on it up front. So basically what I'm saying is everything that Samsung could pack in this device should be packed in this device, because I'm spending the Ultra amount of money for the Ultra device, so I should have everything. This phone should not be lacking nothing that any other Android device has, features, or can do, basically. But honestly, let me be real with you, just feel like Samsung is scaling down this device. And anytime you scaling down an Ultra device that's already not a great value, what are we really doing here? Are we trying to push the folks away that are okay with what the Ultra costs and they want all the Ultra features now? I feel like that's what we doing. I just had to put that out there. It's your boy BG Tech Life. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. It's your boy BG. I'm out. Peace.